With Star Citizen Alpha 3.23 and 4.0 around the corner, CIG are now starting to talk about the release version of Star Citizen. Yes, Star Citizen version 1.0. But what is the road to Star Citizen version 1.0? What should we expect to see in the meantime? That's what we are going to be talking about in this video. Before we start, guys, I'm going to ask you a favor. Only half of my viewers are actually subscribed to the channel. If you enjoy this content, please do consider hitting the subscribe button. And why not like the videos? If you like the content, it really helps with the YouTube algorithm a lot. So, Alpha 3.23 is next, and with it will come the replication layer. We know that it works already according to the Evo caddies and the PTU. We've had tremendous feedback from the Evo caddies, but also from Chris Roberts in his letter as well as the test from server meshing, which is going to come with 4.0. Server meshing works. It's in the preview channel tested by Evo caddies, and everything seems to be working as intended as well. So far, we are having some really good news here. CIG is having to focus now on delivering the gameplay content for these patches and polish it with an ETA for 4.0 likely for this summer. But what is going to come next? Well, probably after that we're going to have an Alpha 4.1 in fall and a 4.2 for the holidays, with a 4.3 for early 2025, which could bring the beginning of base building. These additional 4.x patches will have to bring additional gameplay, such as, for example, Bounty Hunter v2, passenger transport, as well as the dynamic economy, which needs to be up and running. In an interview with French content creator Terrada, Benoit Beauséjour did say that the economy is working, but there's just no proper frame to make it work in the PU. But with server meshing being more polished, it should be able to run in the future Alpha 4.x patch. We would also need to see the actor status v2, the infamous poop update, which is going to go deeper in the survival aspect of the game and how we are going to manage our characters. It is also possible that along will come Death of a Spaceman, which is going to give our characters limited respawning abilities before they completely die, and we will have to recreate our characters. We should also see additional systems such as Nyx, which just needs a redo of Lesky, and the creation of local planets, which are very simple ones. So it's actually possible Nyx is already close to completion, and they could add the Odin system as well, which does have a jump point to Nyx, so all of these 4 systems would be connected. Could a 5th unknown system already be in development secretly? It's possible. I mean, I can't imagine Cloud Imperium's Planet Tech team would be sitting doing nothing for all this time. Some fans speculate that the 5th system could be Castra, which is possible. I mean, there are only 2 planets there, including a desolate world lacking any atmosphere, and a second planet with a big old military base that will be challenging to make, but that would be basically it. And the convenient thing is that it's located right between Nyx and Pyro, so it would connect to the 2 systems. I personally think, however, that it could be the Magnus system. This would be your typical low-tech system between Pyro and Stanton in terms of security level. It's also connected to Stanton and only has one Earth-like planet, Borea, which is where Drake has its headquarters. Building this planet could be done with some biomes from Hearthstone and Microtech, which would make it easy for CIG to create. Of course, Terra would be fantastic to have as well. It would be a high-sec system, and of course the game's first Earth-like planet, which will be quite an achievement for Cloud Imperium Games, not to mention that Terra Prime, the capital, is going to be an absolutely huge landing zone. CIG likes to surprise us for CitizenCon, and so maybe we could see Terra being the surprise. We'll just have to wait and see. After that will come the beta. The beta will basically be a polishing phase in which Cloud Imperium Games will not add any major features. Instead, they will focus on fixing bugs and making sure that everything works as intended. My guess is that Cloud Imperium Games will make a list of high priority issues and fix as many as possible before releasing, which will be then the beginning of Star Citizen version 1.0. According to rumors, the target for Star Citizen 1.0 is the end of 2025, which internally is deemed as an ambitious release date, but since the recent technology tests have been promising and show that server meshing works, I think that it is not infeasible. Star Citizen version 1.0 would mean that finally our actions in the game will be final and that the consequences of our doings in the verse will have an impact on the future of our gameplay. Wipes will become a thing of the past, so all of our inventory, ships, and their upgrades will remain in the game eventually until the game dies. I think that the last wipe will happen on the day of launch, so everyone will start on equal footing, and then it will be it. Star Citizen 1.0 will be live, or lives in the verse will finally truly start, and CIG will continue to iterate on the game with more ship sales, because I don't think that these are going away, and more systems to be added with possibly more interactions of existing gameplay being added as well. So that's basically it here, the road to Star Citizen 1.0. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys, do you believe that we are going to be seeing Alpha 4.0 by the end of next year? What do you think about the promising work that's happening right now with the new tech? Do you think that we'll have 4.0 this summer, or maybe it will take a bit longer? Are you an Evo Catty? Did you take part of those tests? I want to know everything down there. Guys, we got the giveaway this month. We are giving away a Vanguard Warden with LTI. All you have to do is to become a Patreon or a YouTube member and enter your name right there on Discord. You can join for free also with our video sharing contest on Discord as well. I have been Erad. I want to give a shout out to Dr. Fabian, Zero Crusher, Deplorable, Infidel, and Ducky to Ducker, and I will see you guys in the next one.